Remember last time we went to a great Chinese restaurant? They had a bowl full of chili and garlic oil. And that's what we're going to make today. So we got some leftover peppers from our garden that's still coming in. We're going to show you how to make some chili and garlic oil. Hey guys, it's Daryl, Louisiana Simple Living. I have some long, thin cayenne peppers here, brown sugar. You got some oil. I'm using some canola in this case. You got some garlic from the garden as well. You got some salt, and then you got some rice vinegar. Put all those ingredients in the blender, except for the oil, of course. Then we'll transfer it over to the pot. Add a portion of the oil, cook it up a little bit. We'll add the rest of the oil in and let it steep in there. Once it cools off, we'll put it into a jar, and then we can go ahead and put it in the refrigerator and just use it over the next number of months before it'll go bad. So it's just another way to preserve your peppers and be able to get some really incredible taste here at home. That's a nice mess of peppers. We'll go ahead and bring this in. Alright, so all I'm going to be doing is getting these peppers, just cutting the stem off. You don't obviously need that. Alright, I'll finish these up here. And hey, and just a reminder, when you mess with these peppers, get some gloves. These are like nitrile gloves. Alright, working on the last ones here. Alright. We want to get us about 8 cloves or so. This is some soft Italian. It's actually from the garden out in the back. Alright, let's go ahead and transfer the garlic. Alright, it calls for 1.5 cups. I'll just use this. I know it's not, this is a liquid. And the peppers are not. Alright, so while I'm getting everything to put in the blender, I'm going to go ahead and throw 1/2 cup of oil in the pan, and I'll go ahead and get it up to medium high heat. Alright, so we'll transfer these in here. Alright, so we'll add 2 tablespoons of the rice vinegar. And you can use whichever type of vinegar you like, you know. So 1 teaspoon salt, just kosher salt. Alright, got some brown sugar here. Going to add 1 tablespoon. Alright, so we added that. The next step is to go ahead and put it on the blender itself. Alright, got it all blended up. Looks like there's still some chunks in there, but you know what, I'm okay with that. Alright, so we got our mixture. Let's go ahead and add it to this medium heat oil. Intense. Alright, so we're cooking it for 8 or 9 minutes. You want it on medium high. Make sure you don't go all the way to high, because that brown sugar in there, that'll probably burn fairly easy. So remember, what we're after is the flavored oil, although the chilies and garlic would be excellent fresh as well. But just another way, it'll preserve it for about 3 months or more, especially if you keep it in the refrigerator. Another great use of peppers, our harvest, our surplus harvest from the garden. Alright, so it's been 9 minutes. Let's turn the timer off. Give it a nice little final stir. Now I'm going to go ahead, I ran out of canola oil. I thought I had enough. So I actually use extra virgin olive oil. So I'll add the last cup in. Let that all come up to temperature. Then we'll cut it off. And just let it cool down, let it steep. Alright, so it's cooled down. Perfect. So we'll actually end up eating some of this like a chili and garlic paste. We'll go ahead and pop it in the refrigerator. Alright, so I got those peppers that are fermenting. This is what the chili and garlic oil looks like. Thanks for coming back to Louisiana Simple Living again today. Had some surplus peppers and some garlic also that we grew back in the backyard garden. Wanted to make some chili pepper and garlic oil. So in the process, you of course blend up some peppers and garlic and some other ingredients. That in itself tastes pretty doggone good, but you can also mix it with the oil like we have here. And so to try it out, got some eggs, some scrambled eggs, a little salt and pepper. Might add a little bit of this chili oil to it. We'll try another little piece. Wow. Flavor's excellent. And over time, the more time this stays steeped into the oil, the more the oil is going to absorb the flavor and just get even more potent. Oh, I'd like to try this with some fermented peppers too. I think it'd be good. Man, that's perfect. The longer we leave it in the container with the peppers, the more flavor is going to absorb. So look, if it's got a little kick. So this is another video in my Garden to Jar series. Check out the other ones as well. Hey, thanks for joining. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like the video, and feel free to share it. As I always say, make memories now rather than later. Make memories with family and friends. Especially in this holiday season, it's important to make memories. And as always, I will see you on the next video.